Section 2.2, Scientific Notation. In chemistry, we use numbers that are very large and very small. We might measure something as tiny as the width of a human hair, which is 0.000008 meters. Or perhaps we want to count the number of heads on the average human scalp, which is about 100,000 hairs. In this text, we add spaces between sets of 3 digits when it helps to make sense that their place is easier to count. However, we will see that it is more convenient to write large and small numbers in scientific notation. Standard number 0.000008 is scientific notation 8 times 10 to the negative 6 meters. 100,000 hairs is 1 times 10 to the 5 hairs. Writing a number in scientific notation. A number as written in scientific notation consists of 3 parts: a coefficient, a power of 10, and a unit of measurement. For example, 2400 meters is written in scientific notation as 2.4 times 10 to the 3 meters. The coefficient is 2.4, and the value 10 to the 3 shows that the power of 10 is 3, while the unit is a meter. The coefficient was obtained by moving the decimal place to the left to give them a number that was at least 1 but less than 10. Because we moved the decimal place 3 places to the left, the power of 10 is a positive 3, which is written 10 to the 3. When a number greater than 1 is converted to scientific notation, the power of 10 is positive. When a number less than 1 is written in scientific notation, the power of 10 is a negative number. For example, the number 0.00086 grams is written in scientific notation by moving the decimal point to give a coefficient of 8.6. Because the decimal point was moved 4 places to the right, the power of 10 becomes a negative 4 and is written as 10 to the negative 4. Table 2.2 gives examples of numbers written as positive and negative powers of 10. The power of 10 are a way of keeping track of a decimal point in the decimal number. Table 2.3 gives several examples of writing measurements in scientific notation. 1000 is 10 times 10 times 10, or 10 to the 3. 100, 10 times 10, or 10 to the 2. 10 is 10. 10 times 10 to the 1. And 1 is 0, which is 1 times 10 to the 0. 0.1 is 1 divided by 10, 10 to the negative 1. 0.01 is 1 divided by 10 times 1 divided by 10, which is 1 to the negative 2. And then 1/10 times 1/10 times 1/10 equals 1,000th, which is 10 to the negative 3. Scientific notation and calculators. You can enter a number written in scientific notation on many calculators using the EE or EXP key. After you enter the coefficient, press the EXP or EE key and enter the power exponent, because the exponent function key already includes the times 10 value. To enter a negative power, you press the plus or minus key or the minus key, depending on your calculator. As you work through these problems, read the instruction manual for your particular calculator and determine the proper sequence of using keys. When a calculator display appears in scientific notation, it's shown as a number that has more than 1 but less than 10, followed by a space and then a power. To express this in scientific notation, write the coefficient followed by times 10 and the exponent as the power of 10. 7.52 to the little o4 is 7.52 times 10 to the 4. On many scientific calculators, the number is converted into scientific notation using the appropriate keys. For example, the number 0.00052 is entered, followed by pressing the second or third function key and the psi key. The scientific notation appears in the calculator display as the coefficient and the power of 10. Converting scientific notation to a standard number. When a number written in scientific notation has a positive power of 10, the standard number is obtained by moving the decimal point from the right to the same number of places the power of 10. Placeholder zeros are used as needed to give additional places. 4.3 times 10 to the 2 liters. The 2 is how many times you go to the right, since it's a positive number, which means you have to add a 0, and it'll be 430 liters. For a number with a negative power of 10, the standard number is obtained by moving the decimal place to the left for the same number of places as the power of 10. Placeholder zeros are added in front of the coefficient as needed. 2.5 times 10 to the negative 5 seconds. You move to the left 5 places since it's a negative number, which gives you 0.000025 seconds.